Hey Meg, I heard that you've been struggling with some lesson planning, so I created this video to help you out with that, if that was okay with you. So lesson planning is one of the most effective ways to educate the students about the importance of learning. Must be very organized. The goal of a lesson plan is for the students to meet their goals and needs, and it must require classroom data in order to have a lot of positive learning outcomes. So classroom data is crucial for a lesson plan. So you must know how each student reacts to learning, seeing how they work mathematically, reading-wise, writing-wise. It is very important. So when observing a student to learn certain materials can help create content for data collecting. And if it's tough to do, try to dig deeper. Try to go to the parents, go to the former teachers, former staff members, counselors, anybody that has a sort of academic relationship with the student to help you with the data collecting. So there's nothing wrong for asking for help. So for the lesson plan, it's pretty simple. Of course, include your name, include the grade, and include the objective, which is very important. The objective is basically the layout of the entire day for you to know and also for the student. Of course, the student's gonna walk in and be like, oh, Miss Meg, what are we learning today? And you're gonna be like, let's look at the objective. And then at the end of the day, look at the objective. Did that student reach that goal for the day? Which is very important. So, another thing is engagement and activities. That is the goal to completing the objectives. So the lesson plan now has the objective, but how would you go about presenting it? So you must include students will be able to and include everything. And then what you must do is that they must stay engaged throughout the entire day. You must gain their attention. So there are going to be a lot of technical machinery, certain materials that you're going to need. For example, there's going to be a lot of drawing, a lot of matching, a lot of coloring, a lot of toys, screen time, personal time with other students to help them go along the run and understanding the content of the lesson and the objective of the day. Engagement, along with group activities, is also one way to help based on these learning abilities so that they can build confidence and along with trust, especially for future projects. So of course, you're going to stumble upon some students who require like special education and special accommodations, and that might be a little bit trickier, but it's also very important that you also meet those goals so that those students can keep up with the general classroom. So those types of modifications and accommodations will include frequent breaks, extended time, teacher's notes, and in some cases modified work, or the work has to be put into chunks so it can prevent the student from being frustrated or feeling any type of confusion. And of course, time for them to feel like their time and what they're experiencing matters. So if a student is frustrated or confused, it is our jobs as the educator to make sure that it's completely fine and all it needs is just a little bit more support, which is very important, especially in a lesson planning. So there are a lot of materials. There's recess time, play times, creating assignment using games and toys and multimedia projects. So I really hope what I've given this information gives you will help you with the lesson planning. And please let me know if you need anything else. Bye, Meg.